Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to December.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to December. We outside.
It's the 1st of December, guys, and we're getting to work immediately. Where's our ride? Today's 1st of December. I want to try to start doing vlogmas, but I'm not calling it vlogmas, of course. But I'm outside now, and
breaking me. I was on the other side of the
December started straight into work, and that's how I found myself in an art studio. This is Ducasidoro's space, his art studio. It was an open studio at Play Spots, and we were here to document the event. And if you're wondering, yes, that Duke is a master of art. Art is a universal language, and Duke enjoys teaching it. People love listening too. He's telling stories behind his $1 million paintings while he paints, and you know that's quality knowledge and information. Creative moments like this don't even feel like work. They feel like inspiration to keep showing up, even when you're as old as Duke.
value is not how much it is. Value is who you are. I'm 64 now. I'm still finding it. I said to her, okay, if I was good, but I'm not decided to change your life and give you 4 million. It's okay. Let me even back step.
What's going on here? Okay. December was moving pretty fast, so one day I decided to slow it down a bit. I want to drench this hair. I caught up on family gist, turned on my lamps, cleaned up my space, and watched a few personal branding videos on YouTube.
And being the beacon that shows customers what the brand is for. And so it creates that narrative that customers just love and want to be a part of. And that's really, really powerful storytelling. So seeing all of these brands like Lululemon represent how they weave exclusivity and identity and storytelling into their ads, it makes one thing very, very clear. Premium ads are not about the visual. They're about creating a world where your customers want to step into. So the real question is, how do you take all of this theory and you extract all of these principles and you apply them in real life?
Mic check. 1, 2. Who is this?
Hello?
Hello. Good
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. My name is Wilson.
Oh, Mr. Wilson. I was going to call you today still. No, I promise. Like, I had set up...
Call me that I don't even have my number.
No, I have your number already. Like, I had set up a meeting in my head. I'm going to call Mr. Wilson by 3. Honestly. That's so funny. But I'm happy you called. Like, I can just take your call right now.
Of course.
Yeah.
What's good?
I'm good. I'm okay. How are you? Right. Yeah, Dami, I spoke to Dami about, your restaurant. She had called me yesterday to tell me like a little bit of what you are looking at, or a little bit of the problem at the moment, or the challenge. Let me say problem. The challenge at the moment.
Challenge.
Yes. So I mean, it would be nice to also still hear from you, but from what I heard from her, she was saying something about your target audience.
Would you like to come over, see the place, see how it looks like?
Yes, totally. I actually plan on putting together like a little proposal based on what I've heard from Dami. You know, this is more like the call I was going to give you today is more like a discovery call to just ask you a couple of questions so that it helps my, proposal. Do you understand what I'm saying? The call lasted for a while. Went over ideas, talked through plans, and by the end of it, I was sending proposals and price lists. I love that. It felt like one of those days where you're resetting your energy. I was supposed to have a meeting with this man for 3 p.m. today, like a discovery call, right? Because my friend had told me about the brand. It's a restaurant that need a social media company to handle, a social media agency to handle their restaurant. And I was just setting up, trying to get some B-rolls, and the meeting was not even supposed to be caught on camera, but that was nice content. I ended the day with even more catching ups to do, and honestly, it did feel like a productive slow day. I like snuggling. Who's most likely to start a room? You. Laughing is literally what Mary's gonna do throughout this vlog. And trust me when I say Mary's laughter is contagious. I don't laugh as much, but when I'm with this girl, I laugh like I'm not gonna laugh with you. And you're about to catch that. Well, yeah, that Mary. If you don't know who Mary is, well, the video is still up. You can still get to know Mary. But in December, my friend got married, and this was my wedding prep episode. Hello, good afternoon. Okay, I'm coming out now. So quick. Backpack.
Got a month of coke because the kid the coldest. Ain't changed, I stay the same and maintain it. Safe to say the kid getting older. Forever gang, I'm never switching over. Made a lane and niggas can't get over. I can't mess with rappers, they be bogus. Rather get the bag and keep it open. Big dripper stand up in the ocean. Everybody trapping, we get low. He ain't focused yet, but he ain't got motion. Made a half a ticket, not promotion. Shout out switch it sweet and keep me rolling. But if we get the op, we gotta smoke. I got some rats and I want some. Still got them pass in the hood, call it give and go.
Jesus Christ.
I might put me in him in some picture, bro. They look bro, this nigga start getting low. I spent time on the rest on the Lambo and didn't even know how to meet them motherfuckers go. On my birthday, I just wanna lift the dough. Barely keep it on play with
Getting ready for a Nigerian wedding is never just hair and nails, especially when you're one of their shabby girls, because there's the fabric, the style, the fittings, the timelines, making sure you get to your fashion designer on time so your clothes can be ready on time, and hoping everything comes out the way you imagined. This time, I learned that timing is everything, because when you miss a window, you end up going with whatever is available. You end up just simplifying and letting go of the original idea. So my clothes wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be, but somehow I liked how everything turned out. But preparing for a wedding is not just physical, it's mental, it's emotional. If you're not ready, the stress alone can make you think about cancelling. But once everything is finally ready and set and the noise goes down, you know it's time to show up. And this time, we're going to Abeokuta. For a Nigerian bride and a bridesmaid, the wedding day starts pretty early, like really early. I'm talking 4 a.m., 3:30 sometimes, kind of early. Because there's a lot to do. Makeup, hair, last minute outfit checks, and everybody just trying to get themselves together. It's usually chaotic, or typically chaotic, but this day wasn't too bad. Say hi, guys. Say hi to the bridesmaid, just
Nigerian, and you're gonna wear gilly to my wedding.
Is it because of me you tie your gilly, yeah?
So I finished my makeup and I'm basically trying to get ready for my. So this is Princess. Oh shit! Clock it! I'm about to tie my gilly. I'm putting on boga and Iro. I'm so excited. I've not worn about Iro since I was a child. When your mother would dress you up. That was the last time. But anyways, now we're trying Iro and boga again. So let's do it.
Should what? Concentrate with me. Okay. I just focus on
Hey. We were ready in time for content creation, which is also a big part of wedding mornings.
this content creation. They need to do class for me. Sure.
And girls may clock it now. Honestly, these are usually my favorite moments when everybody is still calm enough to laugh and just enjoy being together. Say hi to the bride! Oh, you look so bright! Mary's wedding had 3 parts and we started with the engagements. This is the very traditional, very colorful, very Nigerian part. The part where both families, I'm talking extended families now, meet properly. And Mary basically says a final goodbye to her family and is welcomed into another. And she says this with dancing and calling her husband sweet names.
Baby, I'm telling you now, I don't know if I will ever make it out. Baby, I'm wearing the wrong shoes.
Next up was the white wedding. It was on the rooftop of the hotel with amazing views. My friend made a beautiful bride. Whew! Watching her read her vows and surrounded by family, love, happiness, I was so happy for her. It was something so special. And the view from that rooftop, I'm definitely adding a rooftop white wedding to my wedding idea list for sure. And by the time the reception came around, the day I'd caught up with everybody, even with my camera, because it was off. But it was time for dancing, food, entertainment, and well wishes from everyone who came to celebrate. And my wish for Mary on this day is that God blesses your home and continues to uphold it in love, in peace, and happiness. After the wedding, I went home. December finally slowed down. Family, quiet moments, sunsets, and the kind of rest I didn't know I needed. Mornings like this, evenings like that. I spent the last days of the year moving between family and friends, showing up where I could. Nothing dramatic, just life happening. And in the last days of December, work called again. I had to document the Ayo Festival in Lagos, and I spent whatever energy I had left on that. So was my December even dirty? Not in the way you might think, but it was full. Work, love, family, and one wedding that definitely ate. It ended a year and quietly started another.